Hey folks, how we doing today? Okay, so we're continuing on. Hi Kevin. We're continuing on with Diamine inks. Took me a moment to figure out where I stashed these, but we got them. Okay. We're a little bit rainy outside, but it's still nice. I like rain. Let me scooch it in a little bit more. Too much. Okay, so we last stopped in the purples. So I'm going to pull out all the sort of magenta-y ones. And then we'll move into some reds, orange, and browns. Not exactly Roy G. Biv. Oh, there's an actual purple. Oh, and this this random blue that we forgot. Okay, good. Yeah, let me know if there's any audio problems. Good. Wow. This one is sort of stubborn. I wonder if it dried up a little bit. This is Regency blue. Good morning, Miss Marilyn. How you doing today? Yeah, every day I get to spend with you is a nice day, right? The weather here is a little wet. I don't remember this ink being so watery. Oh, I'm in North Carolina. Okay, so I have the monitoring turned on, just to make sure it was working. But I can hear myself on a delay when I talk, and I feel like it makes it sound like I'm a little drunk, but I'm not. Where do I change that? Here? Is that it? Mute myself. Yeah, I just don't know which one it is. Oh, I think that was it. Okay. Is it better now, though? That was it? Okay, perfect. Yay! I can still hear myself a little bit, but it's really faint. Good. I'm using Streamlabs. It probably wouldn't be a problem if I did this more often, but I think this is like, what, the third time I've done a live video, so every time I open the program to reuse it, I have to relearn it, which is a real pain in the butt, because it's not particularly user-friendly. Like, it's not an intuitive program. Miss Marilyn, does Diamine have this color just without the shimmer? Do you know? Like, what's the closest to this color without the shimmer? Because the base color is really nice, but I don't like all the sheen and the shimmer on this one. That's splattered everywhere. Whoa. Whoa. It just fell right off the nib. Yikes. Oh, take your time. I'm going to be here until sometime close to noon. I don't think we're going to go exactly up till noon, but close to noon. Noon my time. And to answer your previous question, oh, I think I already did. I'm in North Carolina, so I'm a little bit ahead of you in the day. It is 10:48, so maybe another hour of the stream, or until y'all get sick of me and go away, until you leave. I'll stay here up to another hour. How's that? Writer's blood is just too wet of an ink. problematic in that it's so wet. Yeah, it's like a dark anthranople, right? Right. Tammy. Is that a Cult Pens exclusive ink? Like a store ink from Cult Pens? Okay. I need to shake this more. I forgot that it was a shimmer ink. That's true. That's true. I think the last time I used it, I was also getting a lot of sheen out of it too, which I don't like. Heavily sheening inks are not my thing. I would rather have shimmer than sheen. Not much you can do about sheen. Yeah, well, I could probably like dilute it. That's too much effort. Let's just buy more ink, right? Oops. Exactly, yeah, more ink. Wow, this one's a little bit dry. Okay. So if you've had experience with Sailor Kuzu, let me know. I think it may have stained my white and rose gold Twisby. I think that may have been it. Let me know if you've had staining issues with that ink. Yeah, I've tried that ink. What did I say? Did I not say Kuzu? Yeah, I think it's a thing with whatever the white plastic is that Twisby used on those specific models, because I know several people now that have had staining issues with that. And so, Tattooed Cat mentioned that she had heard in the Ink Dependence Mike podcast, somebody had mentioned that the Novus acrylic cleaning, polishing stuff got out stains. And so I tried that last night, but there's still some pink staining on it. It needs a little bit of a longer. I spent like an hour on it. I've done practically everything. I've used pen flush. I've used like a bleach water solution. I've tried polishing it. I've tried using this stuff. Nothing takes out that stain. It's not on the inside. It's like on the outside cap and on the piston knob. Alright, let me do this one and I'll grab it. And by the way they spell cozy bothers me. It should be a Z. I did look it up though in the dictionary, and cozy with an S is an actual word. But it still bothers me. I know. I put it with an S. It's not right though. It should definitely be a Z. I don't know if you can see that at all. There we go. C-O-S-Y. Okay. It's better today. It's not as pink, and I'm not sure if it's even going to come off well today, but the piston knob is on the pink side. This part of the cap is whiter than this part of the cap, and then the opposite side of the cap is still pink too. So, I mean, at least it matches the hardware. It's not a brand though, it's just the name of that specific ink. See, you can kind of tell the difference. Like why the section isn't stained but the cap is stained is crazy. I don't know if you can tell yeah, a little bit on the video. Like I can see it plain as day. Yeah, the section is perfectly white and the cap is pink. So I don't know. I've tried bleach. Pure bleach and a Q-tip. Yeah, I can try that. What did I do to my pen? I don't know. That's why I think. Let's see what's been in it. Oh, I've not even used that pen this year. Let's see. So the first ink was Copperhead, and then Sailor 237. And then Kuzu, which I think was the suspect. I think that's when it happened. And then Okuyama, which I'm like 99% sure it wasn't Okuyama. I think it was Kuzu. So yeah, I mean, all of the inks that I've put in here have been on like the pinky side. But I wouldn't expect the Sailor ink to stain. Okay, what's next? I'm doing ancient copper. No, we need to do this peach color, I think. Right, like I trust Sailor inks. More so than the ink, I think it's something strange with the plastic on the TWSBI. Ooh, what do you got? I just sent my sample of that off to somebody. The garnet red. Okay, yeah. Cardona is another shimmer ink though. And I think it's a bit of a sheener too, but yeah. Diamine, can you see that? Okay. Raspberry rose. That's one heck of a list. I've not tried the KWZ Candy or the Grenade Pure Pens. I don't think I have any samples from Pure Pens. Stipula inks. I have a thing against Stipula inks. I don't like them. Yeah, definitely have to try some of those. Alright. I'm going to attempt to mute my microphone real quick so that I can dry this page. But if it doesn't mute, it's because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to use the program. And I apologize if you have to hear this. Let's see here. Mute. Okay. Did I mute? Did I do it right? So this is what we've done so far today. And you're back. Okay, good. That big giant blob of writer's blood is bothersome. It's actually, it's not a hair dryer. It's a, like an arts and crafts heat gun. Yeah, for embossing. That's exactly what it's for. I like it. I have a little hook on my trolley over here that I just set it on. It's super helpful when I'm doing those ink and water chromatography paintings. Celebration is really pretty. I should put that in a pen. Next page. Oops. Too far. You got any fun weekend plans? Or are you working this weekend? Do you have to go in to do telehealth services, or can you do that from home? Oh, that's nice. I really like all the hot pink that's coming out in the coral. That's pretty. Nice. That's nice to be able to live so close to work. I live about 10 footsteps from work. If I ever do have to go into the office, it's about a 10-minute drive, but ever since COVID, we've been working from home. One of the best things about working from home is to be able to do it in your pajamas. And I know people say that as a joke, but like I sincerely mean it. Like working in my pajamas is the best thing. Oh, cool. Congratulations. I hope they're giving you more money for that added responsibility. Because you gotta buy more ink, right? That's really more of a yellow. Maybe terracottas next. That is funny. I would probably do that more often myself, except for my chair is not comfortable without pants. What is this? Terracotta. This probably should have been closer to ancient copper, but this book isn't going to be perfect, so. It's fine. Well, that's convenient. So they think you're actually at the clinic, but you're not. Do you think patients would have less trust if they knew that you weren't actually in the office? Is that why you're using like the virtual background? Yeah, Diamine terracotta. As far as I know, this was sent to me in a ink sample exchange. Like a Secret Santa ink sample exchange. But I'm pretty sure it's a... Now I gotta look it up. Yep, it was part of their 150th anniversary collection. It's really pretty. That's true. You probably don't want you don't want people like seeing your house or something while you're seeing patients. Well, no, I'm not saying that you would care that they saw your room, but as far as like anonymity of you might. Then again, you're on YouTube. I've seen your room. I don't know. Right. Yeah, I don't go around telling people I work with all of the things that I'm into either. Nobody at work knows that I like stationery. Ah. It is. Let's put it right next to Brandy Stamp. I'm really liking this page. This is really pretty. Yeah, and I don't like intentionally hide it. It just like never comes up at work, so I never bother telling people. This has got some green in it, doesn't it? Well, that's awesome. Looks like it stopped raining outside. Ooh, it's so pretty out. You know that like after rain where everything is like extra green? It just looks sort of fresh and new. Yeah, and especially here, it just sort of like washed all the pollen buildup away. So instead of everything being yellow, it's green. Are they? I can't hear them. Probably. Okay. I must not be able to hear them because I've got headphones in. Santa Ana. Is that good or bad? I'm gonna go with Yule log first. It's bad. Ooh. Yeah, pollen season this year has been really bad here. You go outside and 10 minutes later you feel like your head's gonna explode. I guess just a reminder, because I haven't mentioned it this video and my last live stream was forever ago. This is a Cosmo Airlight notebook, if you're curious about the paper. Right? So I have this stuff, which is like the Target brand, and that stuff burns. It is crazy how much it burns. I've never had like an off-brand allergy nasal spray that was so rough. So I don't recommend it. It's so uncomfortable. Oh, you can barely see this. just having my hand out this. Is it? Yeah, I mean, I found like allergy relief from it, but that burning is really painful initially. It goes away, but this is such a weird color. I like it so much. Jakeman's. I've not heard of that brand. Yeah, I generally don't get a lot of like post-nasal drip or sore throat or anything with like seasonal allergies. It's usually like headaches and eye watering. Halls can be pretty potent. When I was a kid, I used to use Ludens a lot, but that's just basically like candy. I don't think there's any like actual like medical benefit. This is one of those scented inks from Diamine. It's actually not bad. It smells pretty nice in my opinion. I don't think it's like overly pungent either. It's and I put down quite a bit, and I have to sort of get up on it to smell it, but it's nice. You hate it? Aww. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself again so I can dry this page, and we can move on to the last couple Diamine inks. You hate it? I mean, I've never put it in a pen. I've had it forever, and I've never bothered to put it in a pen. But yeah, I don't think it smells bad. Look at that green sheen. That is bananas. This is super wet ink. Lots of shimmer on this page. Yeah, my husband has been feeding them lately. So we've had goldfinches and chipping sparrows, and of course we've had cardinals because they live here like permanently. And the other day I saw a thrasher, which I've not seen in a while, so I was happy to see him. Wish it smelled like coffee. Yeah, somebody told me that it was supposed to smell like what's that coffee, like Bailey's Irish Cream, I think is what somebody told me it was supposed, like what it reminded them of, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can see that. But I can see where it also smells sort of like tobacco, cigar type stuff. But does it smell like the Mont Blanc James Purdy cigar? Let's see. Orange. I'm looking for it. I have it here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh wait, that's the bourbon. It does not smell like the bourbon. The bourbon smells great. If I had $80 to spend on a bottle of ink, I'd buy that one. What is it? Oh, maybe this is it. No. This is how I store my ink samples. Here it is. Oh, it's more of a brown ink. Okay. We're doing a taste test. Let me agitate this a little bit. I think the Diamine ink smells more like cigars than the James Purdy cigar. The Mont Blanc James Purdy cigar ink does. I don't know if the fragrance is like off-gassed or whatever, and so now it just like doesn't smell that strongly anymore, or what. But the Diamine is definitely a stronger scent. Like, is that a thing that can even happen? I don't know. This is one of those Inkapets, and I didn't like how clearly it was like 3D printed. And so I sanded him down to make him a little bit more smooth. He was originally this gray color. And then I used this Testors gloss black, and then don't you love how I have all of this stuff just right here? This color shift. They have it in a bunch of different colors. So this one is turquoise waters. There's cat hair on everything. But yeah, it's easy. You just paint it on. And you can make something adorable even more adorabler. Okay, this is the last Diamine ink that I have. And this one, oh, my stomach, I hope you couldn't hear that. I'm hungry. This one came after I started this page, so I think. Oh, that's pretty great. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that's cool. Obviously, I love Alice in Wonderland themed things. Obviously. That was such a pretty color. Alright, and there ends the Diamine inks. We've, we've got some pages going on for Diamine. Alright, I'm going to mute so I can dry this page, and then we will see what ink brand is next. I haven't memorized the movies or the books. Like I can't like quote like the Jabberwocky poem or really any of the poems. But I've never been good at memorization. My husband will spout off like lines from movies, and I look at him like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I realize, oh, he's just like quoting the movie again. I don't know how he does it. Oh, okay, so chocolate brown. Looks like it has like a black sheen on it, but you know, who knows what color that is, because the base color is so dark. And then Safari definitely has like this dark black. Black is dark. This black looking sheen thing to it. That is so pretty. I like that. Okay. What is next? Oh, Dominant Industry. I have a couple. Okay, I have a couple of Dominant Industry inks that I have not swatched here yet, and the only reason that there's some on this page was because I was sending them out to somebody, and I wanted to make sure I had them documented in here before I mail them out. We'll need fountain pen companion. If y'all don't use fountain pen companion, you're missing out. It's really good. I have a lot of them. Okay, I have to dig through. Inks. I had honestly thought that swatching all of those would have taken me a little bit longer, so I didn't bother prepping the next color. Let's see. We have citrus yellow, we have downpour, Earl Grey tea, gorgeous ink. Gorgeous ink. Maple. That is some maple. If you're chatting to me at the moment, I'm not able to see it, but I'm going to pop back over that screen. Where are you, Maple? Oh, there it is. Maple. Winter night. Oh, winter night. What even is that? Oh, and Romania red. Okay. Periwinkle blue. Where are you? There it is. Found it. Winter night. So in addition to those little vial holders, I also have these. They're really shotgun shell cases, but I prefer to use it for good. They fit perfectly, ink vial holders. If I didn't have so many ink samples, I would probably use these more often, but I have way too many. And these are a little bit, they have they're a little bit taller. That doesn't usually happen. There it is. Okay, good. Okay, what'd I miss? Ooh, Kurosami. I saw that. That's so clever. I wish I had seen that like before I before I bought these things. Yeah, but my storage area is small. I have like a drawer and then like a little spot on the shelf where I keep the shotgun shell cases. And so like I have too many because I have already run out of space a couple of times. Hence having to ship off a bunch of samples to people. It's worth it to enable people just so you can mail off samples to them and like pare down your collection. Okay, this I don't think I'm going to bother going in any sort of like color order. I'm just going to go for it. I have this in a pen right now. It's gorgeous. It's a really lovely ink. Oh, just stack them on top of each other. That works. It's hard to stack them when they're in a drawer. I'm all for ink acquisition, but there comes a point when you look at your pile and you're just like, this is a little bit much. So I have to really like rein myself in. Oh, let me show you the pen that I have this downpour in, because it's so pretty. This is a Walltown Catsburg, and it has a cursive smooth italic nib from Kirk Spear on it. It's lovely. It's really nice. Oh, did I say who made the pen? Walltown? Yeah, Walltown Catsburg. This is a fat cat. This is bigger than his normal Catsburg pen. It's great. I adore it. I think the material is golden abalone, I think is what it's called. I bought it secondhand, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure, but I'm almost pretty sure that that's what it is, golden abalone. This one's pretty wet. Ooh. Ooh. Blue black. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's nice. This exercise is so good to like remind me that there's some like really pretty inks in my collection. Maybe I don't need to buy more. You don't have any maker pens? Is that because you don't like, do you just not like the, what am I saying? Like, let me just ask, why not? Okay, have a good day at work. Thank you for hanging out with me. They're expensive. Yeah, I've bought several of them secondhand. They're less expensive when you do that. But sometimes you just meet somebody that makes pens. Like, I know two of the local pen makers to me, Walltown Pens, and then, what is the name of Joe's pen company? Little Pen Designs. His name is Joe Little Pen Designs. And they're just like two of like the sweetest, nicest guys ever. And so it you know, you want to spend your money with people that are nice, you know. So yeah, like I have a hard time sometimes justifying maker pens because I'm just like, yeah, everybody's like using like this similar, you know, resin or whatever, and so it's sort of hard to justify it because you want to have like unique pieces in your collection, like, right? You want to have interesting pens, but it's easy to justify it when you like the maker, like as a person, you want to support them. So I don't have many myself. I don't have many maker pens myself, and I'm not even sure if I would like categorize like Franklin Christoph pens as maker pens, but technically are, and they're also local to me. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. It's gotta not have a nib housing? No. The Rainbow Noodler's Conrad. Yeah, contact him, see if he'll do that. I bet he will. Okay, what's next? Let's go to red, and then we can move into... I don't have a Conrad. I had... Maybe I did have a Conrad. At one point I had a Noodler's pen, and that natural resin or whatever it is that he uses on his pens, it just like, I couldn't get the smell to go away, and it bothered me. So I think I sold it. And I didn't even buy it new. I bought it secondhand, and so it wasn't that like the pen was new, and so it was like new smell. It was just, that was the pen smell. I couldn't get over it. Yeah, the vegetable resin. Dawn dish soap. Okay. You know, I'm not surprised that Nathan is hard to get a hold of. He seems like a off-grid cabin in the woods type guy. I think if you contacted the Goulets or something and was like, hey, I want to get a hold of Nathan, they would be able to get a hold of Nathan. You don't notice it? That's exactly why, because he is like a cabin in the wood type guy. I mean, I'm not really surprised. He's had like a rough year, right? That Romania red is so pretty. Yeah, that is true. I don't want to like get all political, but everything's been so disappointing this year. Everything. That's about as political as I'll get. It's just disappointing. Yeah, I'll say, you know, I don't. There are a couple of labels that I don't particularly understand why he changed, and some of them I 100% understand why were changed. But like, you know, Apache Sunset, I don't understand that, and I'm not saying that it's wrong to change it. I just don't understand why it needed to be changed. It's probably my own ignorance. Some of the other ones, yeah. I was half hoping that Earl Grey tea would smell like tea, but it doesn't. I don't know why I tried to smell it. This is a gorgeous orange. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. That's what the label says. Oh, yeah, did you forget that we've moved into the next Earl Grey? Oh, scheisse. It's noon. Okay, I'm gonna do one more real quick, and then I have to run. I have, crap. I have a meeting at noon. Y'all. Okay, I'll send help if you send help. This is Citrus Yellow, and I'll say this as I'm doing this. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you, Miss Marilyn, for keeping me company and chatting with me. Sending help. Thank you. I know I've not been on much. I've not been posting a lot of videos. I've been like crazy busy with like school and work. It's sort of like that time of year. But I think about you and I feel guilty all the time. I'm like, oh, I should make a video. I don't have time for making videos or editing videos. And it like sort of bums me out. So I'm like thrilled that I was able to hang out with you guys today. and do a little bit of ink swatching. Oh, it makes me so happy to swatch ink. Okay, I am sorry to have to cut this off so short. I am so sorry. Yeah, life is hella busy. Yes, I will do it again. I don't know when. It'll be sometime in May, definitely not in April, but maybe sometime in May. I love you all. Have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. Write something beautiful. Oh, I love this page. This page is so pretty. These like 4 inks together are fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna stop gushing. I have to go. I am so